Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, a nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they hand it off to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Defense not pressing this time. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And they've got him. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. He hands it off from the gun.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
And the Buffalo starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback, is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They'll try the option play here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws it to the right. And he's got it. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incompletion sets up a second down. On the handout, they'll test the right side here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Quarterback drops back. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments, because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
So second down after the incompletion. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Shotgun formation here on third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And there's the handoff. Finding some room with the 25. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Short pass finds the tight end.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his back. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Sticking with the running game. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's that defense shifting again. Try and muscle for the first down. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. You get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the Buffaloes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that will help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Now the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is. They need some breathing room for the punter at the very least. Receiver makes the catch. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Buffs. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the run, he'll let it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Dunks it down to the back. Caught. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And it's a bunch formation. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. He hands it to the back. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, USC. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Defense is coming after him. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
That's a design quarterback keeper running through the tackle.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Moving up for the first down at the 37. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this is called settling down in a zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The back's got it. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. This is the sixth play on the drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold them to 3.
The Buffaloes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the option play. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's going to pull it down and run. Finds room at the 30. Picks up the first down and still going. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but Chris, this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Trojans with first and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The pass rush closing in. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Pass complete. It's second down now. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. The DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And looking for a big play here. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry up.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Trying to extend the play. Touchdown, Southern California. Trying to come all the way back. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. USC 21. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Powers through. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Incompletion makes it second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Getting set. Here's second down. Try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
7th play of the drive coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. No surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffs. They slowed the game down with a long, winding drive towards a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point gets it within 3, 31-28. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good. Start the drive. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Well, this head coach clearly sending a message going for it this close to his own end zone. Needs a completion here on fourth down. A short completion to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. The Trojans come to the line in a hurry up. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, SC. They've come all the way back to claim the lead. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw now on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he make it to the marker? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry up. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Yeah, they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 10. Touchdown, USC. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense eyes on the football, running to the ball on good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Trojans. This offense is still clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take off here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the 1st down. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. He'll take a deep shot here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. The 30. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So,
and now it's fumbled. What a decision. And the defense jumps on the football.
Chris, I cannot believe that he put the ball on the ground, working with the lead in the national title. You just know the head coach and the offensive coordinator told the offense before they ran onto the field, guys, hold on to the ball. The only way they get back into it is if we turn it over. It's exactly what they've done. Now your opponent has an opportunity to cut into this lead.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And the wideout goes in motion. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball. And this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the grab. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Buffaloes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. Now the try for the 2-point conversion. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the defense wasn't quite able to keep him out of the end zone for the touchdown, but how about the job of just having a short memory? Just put that out of your mind, rally to this football, and keep them short of the 2-point conversion.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Now, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the USC Trojans.